Okay, Daniel's Family Theater Ultra Short Throw project is going to be on hold. The best one was definitely the LG HU915QE. Had the sharpest resolution, did not have the best sound. That was the Epson LS800B or W, both the same sound. The best user interface was definitely the LG. The AWOL had a very detailed user interface, but it has a Amazon Fire Stick for all of the quote unquote inbuilt apps, which means that you have to interact with two different user menus to interact with the projector. The Epson does have a built-in user interface that controls the projector and has built-in apps, but did not have that much in the way of customization of the picture controls on the built-in user interface. This was very, very detailed. I would say, yeah, best picture overall. It was the brightest. It was the sharpest. It only goes up to 120 inches as opposed to 150 inches on the Epson. My feelings on that is if you need to go above 120 inches, you know you do ahead of time, and you're probably not going to have a space that can safely, or not safely, but easily accommodate above 120-inch image, which is truly massive. Alexa, assemble the Avengers. So this is a 100-inch Vivid Storm ultra short throw projector screen, and it's very big. I know I can go up to 120, but there's no way I could do 150 in this room. I'd imagine that's probably true for most people, that, getting above 120-inch image is not likely going to be an easy thing to accommodate. The only issue I had, which you may be seeing with this projector, is the RBE that you can kind of notice as I move around with white writing on black backgrounds. Some people don't see it. Others can't not see it. I'm unfortunately one of the ones who sees it. My wife did notice it. So I didn't see it all the time. It wasn't a consistent thing, but it's annoying enough that I wouldn't want to risk ruining a movie night by having someone else come over and, they're being tortured by, seeing it even worse than I do, because, it could be varying degrees of RBE that people will see. So gonna wait for Hisense and Samsung's 8K ultra short throws to come out later this year, and then we're going to go with 120-inch retractable screen to go in front of this, the Samsung Neo QLED QN. It says 850 because it's from Costco, but the QN850B. 8K mini LED TV. The 900B, it would be a step up in brightness, but it's the same basic unit. Still has the one connect box, still has the same, the 900B has a better infinity bezel design than the 800B, but only very, very slightly. That doesn't make a whole lot of difference to me. The 900B has better speakers on the back. We've got a theater system. I don't care about that. And I got the slimline wall mount, which will get the TV pushed a lot further back, so that when the screen is coming down, it's not going to be in the way, or when the screen's going up, it's not going to be in the way. So this will come down, and we'll put the TV up a little later today, and then it'll be a waiting game. Hopefully, this summer, the Samsung and the Hisense make their debut. Although I think Hisense was thinking a lot later this year, if this year at all. Hopefully they make it this year. So, yeah, ultra short throws, very fun, great experience. You can kind of see what it looks like with a much bigger image up on the wall. And that's something else, the distance away from whatever it's being projected on is going to affect the image size. You probably know that if you're looking at ultra short throws. The A wall was hanging off this unit. So you see how far the cabinet is pushed away from the wall. And the A wall was probably that far off of the unit, hanging off the front of the unit. So which ultra short throw you pick makes a difference. The LG has a very short throw distance. The Epson is even shorter than that. So that's something that could be very important to you. The Epson also doesn't have RBE at all, and has the best gaming input lag, and can go up to 150 inches. So if you can get past the lack of clarity, they say it's Pro 4K HD. It's not 4K. It doesn't get anywhere near as sharp as the LG does, and we are not sitting that far away from the image. If you're sitting further, if you're sitting back here, away from the screen, then it may matter a whole lot less that it's not crystal clear. And I shouldn't say that. It is a 4K image. In theory, it's sharper than 1080p. But we were just sitting too close for my liking, especially coming from the QN850B, the previous 8K TV, Samsung's 8K TV last year, to deal with it. So I think the bigger you go, the more important 8K can become. I was not willing to do that one at 120 once I realized I actually wanted a 120-inch image. So it's going back. LG is going back because of the RBE. If you're sensitive to RBE, that's really the only projector that you're not going to have an issue whatsoever. The Epson LS800B or W, whichever one you decide to go with. But that was the best projector overall. The sound was okay. It wasn't as good as the Epson. But again, we have a theater system down here, so I don't really use the inbuilt speakers at all. So, all right, guys, we'll get this project underway and check back in with you later. Thanks. See ya.